Dan Lawless.
This is Team Tucci here that you have with Dan. Dan Lawless
Correct.
is an exceptional illustrator. That has to be what Dan did. One of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. He has this liquid, organic, digital painting style down to a T, and that is just beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And then how about the next cover?
I can't really see it. Who's next? Oh, that's Leandro Oliveira. Right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes, sir.
Leandro Oliveira is my he's my artist partner. He is my finisher, if you will, but he's kind of like my inker. But Brian, instead of him doing inks, and he's a phenomenal inker, with this particular book, we're going with full pencils, very detailed. Brian Miller's colors adds. Why am I echoing? We're echoing, right?
We're working on it. We're working our technical out over here.
That's right. We all sound good. So anyway, so Leandro Oliveira is my he's my art partner on She Gatecrasher. He's a phenomenal artist. He's a hell of a lot better than me. And he came on board initially as my inker, but he has such delicate lines with pencils, Brian, that once the final pages, and we have 10 pages in already on Gatecrasher, that it gives Brian Miller gives this beautiful watercolor painting effect to it. And it's very painterly. And I love that because I mean, I loved ink comics. I totally do. I grew up, on ink comics, newsprint, the whole deal. But in reality, Brian, no one really has a black line drawn around their hand, as Neil Adams had once said. So to be able to do this today in today's digital age, using, not having to rely upon plates and things like that for printing, we can do such amazing things and make our books look far more illustrative, I feel, and organic. So that's Leandro Oliveira's. Who's next? I can't.
Eve Sosa.
Oh, Eve. Oh, God. Okay, so Eve is another bright new talent. She's an amazing, amazing illustrator in her own right. And Leandro's agent approached me to do Eve, and her work is, Brian, if I know that you've got your schedule, you have the top artists in the comics working on your stuff, but if you're looking for variant covers at least, or anyone out there, trust me, I'll put you in touch with Eve. We're going to be using Eve a lot, or utilizing Eve to have her grace the pages of She and our upcoming books, especially one, Brian. We are launching a new IP, the first Crusade Comics new IP in 20 years in October of 2025.
And then, so we just talked about Eve Sosa. That's amazing. Let me talk about some of the Coffin Comics contributors. And I'm just going to acknowledge some people.
Who's that guy back there in the back right there? Who's that creeping right there?
So the person creeping over here is the Master of Disaster, Nick Napalm, and he is going to be pressing the button to launch this campaign.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
It's good to see you, pal.
If I understand correctly, this is the 45th time you will press that button.
That is true.
Right on, man.
So Brian,
and it all comes down to a single button at this point.
Yes. Brian, if I can ask you and Nick has been there since the inception of Coffin Comics, was he not? Oh. Wasn't it like you, Francisca, and Nick, or kind of like that?
Well, it started with Brian only. Started it in the side, an extra bedroom. Went about my business for close to, 6 to 9 months. And then Nick, I think, came and helped me out at a con. But Nick and I met on the set of a film I directed called The Graves. And that was in May of 2008, which was about 1 year into the existence of Coffin Comics. And then we've actually been working together quite literally ever since.
Yep, that's true.
Well, I miss seeing you, Nick. Hopefully we'll make our way back out there to Arizona and see you again and have dinner again like we normally have at the shows.
Got a bunch of Nicks in the background. Travis Sharple, Nick. Francisco Pizarro, Nick.
And then we are the Knights who say Nick. Hello, Francisca.
Well, I want to thank everyone who's joining for this pre-launch event. You know, the people in back, this is an intimate event today. Some
Yes.
people are used to us going buck wild. I'm actually just coming off the cusp of having family visit. It's a topsy-turvy time, just all kinds of things happening. We'll be joined soon by one of our creators, Jimmy Palmiotti, who's racing home. But I'll figure out I'd take a couple more minutes, show you some of the covers that Team Coffin brought in, because each company brought in 4 covers. So Jimmy Palmiotti brought in 4, Team Crusade brought in 4, and these are the 4 that we brought in. We brought in the beautiful Diego Bernard edition. The Diego Bernard edition is featuring the art of Lady Death artist Diego Bernard, and this cover features our supervillain, Calissa Gore. Then also we brought in the one and only from the Gomez gang, Joel Gomez.
The great Joel
doing
Gomez.
his own interpretation. We also brought in frequent contributor Jose Varice, who's colored here by Ezekiel Dominguez. And then we brought in interior artist Adriana Mello, who also provided our beautiful premiere edition cover, which you can have tonight for $20, and that will include free US shipping, free digital copy, and all free unlocked bonus items. Oh, yeah.
Matt Calhoun says that Diego cover is amazing.
You're right. That is an amazing cover. And then Matthew Stapleton is repping Gomez gang.
Oh,
Got
the
some cool
great
stuff
Matthew
planned with
Stapleton.
Gomez in the new year. Matt Calhoun, you are right. And then Apex, Billy looks badass with the beard. Uh-oh.
Thank
You're
you.
going to get a date out of this tonight.
Yeah, Debbie hates it. Francisca, when Debbie comes on, you tell her you love it. It's only been a
She doesn't
month.
like it?
I've never had a
How does
beard in
Debbie
my
feel
life.
about it?
Dude, I've never had a mustache. I've never had anything. So it's very new to her. And now I got, look at this, all this gray. And it's funny because I don't know how it happened. I bought a beard brush, on Amazon. And
sure.
all my Facebook feed, it's all about beard dyeing. So I think they're trying to tell me something.
Kenny Barnes, how you doing? Yeah, you'll get all that kind of stuff. That's funny.
Yeah.
So have you, look, I don't mean to get too personal, but have you and Debbie made out while you've had that beard yet? And how
No,
does she
not at
feel about
all.
it?
So here's the funny thing. So the other night, we went to go visit my son wrestling, and then we have a family farm in Pennsylvania. So of course it's at night, and I try kissing her, and I'm like, and it's like, no, ew. And she kisses me like this. And it's like, I am not kissing you like that. I'm not. And I said, well, how does that make any different than the past 4 years?
Uh-oh.
Really,
Well, we're not going to go there. I would actually. Oh,
like,
look at that.
I hang out with you all
Apex
the time.
Comics. Billy Tucci is the third cousin of Chuck Norris. I love it.
Thank you.
So, Francisca, I've been rocking this for about 5 years. We've had a couple of really good makeout sessions. How do you feel about the beard and mustache?
But now I'm at that prickly page. It's a prickly stage. It hurts. Like, you know what I mean? Like even
TMI.
so you got to let it grow a bit, right?
I know Francisca likes it the most when I can get it to a point, because then I look like a devil.
Yes. Yes.
Was that more TMI?
They behave.
Well, I like that.
Brian, what are you drinking? Because I just poured myself a single malt.
Metallica, Blackened, and Coke.
Did you drink that whole damn thing?
Hell no. Sure. For the purposes of entertainment, yes. In reality, no.
Oh, God, thank you, Francis. Well, it doesn't look this bright. So it looks very gray right now. But I think it's because of my lights. But it's really not that gray. I mean, there is salt and pepper in it, but it looks white. So maybe I'll get that stuff. And
what are you going to do?
I don't know. Maybe become
What are
a
we promoting
ginger. Maybe I'll
tonight?
make
Your
it red.
beard or the Deadly Trio? We should, you know what we could do is we'll get together. We're going to launch a Kickstarter. And we're going to do beard and mustache products for distinguished gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you
So
remember
Apex
when
Comics.
Jimmy grew the handlebar mustache? He had a mustache like a biker. He looked badass with that.
Oh, like Rick Offenberger.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like Rick's. It was like Rick's. He looked tough.
Yeah, I will let you know, Apex Comics, yes, Metallica has teamed up with a noted mixologist to bring to the market blackened whiskey. It's phenomenal. It's not half-assed at all, and you actually could find it in most supermarkets. It's that popular, and it's really good. I'm a whiskey drinker, and they do a really good job with blackened.
I like Scotch. I prefer Scotch.
You and the Scotch.
Yeah, I love my Scotch. I always have. I don't know why, because I'm not a scoot, I guess. But
Ever
so
since
here's the
you
thing. So I
discovered
would have popped on
your
super early, but my son Matthew wrestled. He's a freshman, and he earned the starter's position at his weight class. But he's got
killer.
the flu, and he lost. So he's so
Oh.
we're watching the feed, you know, and it sucks because Debbie's like, "Oh my God, I'm sick," because we've never missed any of his matches. I missed one of them when I did a convention in New York City when he traveled way upstate New York for a tournament, and Debbie drove up there 6-7 hours, wherever it was. But it sucks. Like, you know, he's our baby, but you know, he earned that spot off. You know, they got juniors, seniors, and these kids are tough. These are animals, these kids. And so I just feel bad. So that's why I'm a little late, because we were watching his feed and he lost. But he's got
cool.
you know, but he texts me. He goes, I lost because I had the flu. He goes,
you know,
I can't
we
think
can't
straight.
win all the time, and you learn most of your lessons from not winning.
Yep. So it's
All
a
right.
tough sport. You know, it's not one for, I mean, every kid is a stud. Every kid is, you know, these kids are badasses, you know?
You're right.
Yep.
I'm going to swing this conversation back to the marketing and promoting of the Deadly
Sorry.
Trio. This project is one that we have actually been at work on quite literally for years. We completed the script around this time last year and went into production probably in the end of the first quarter of this year, where we hired Adriana Mello to execute the script, and then Giuliano and Marshall to complete it. The other thing I want to let you guys and gals out there know is that this project is done. All we got to do is print, but we need your help to make that happen. But we're ready. This book will be 32 pages, featuring 26 pages of story and art by Adriano and Giuliano. Check this beautiful work out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a little tour of some of the pages. This features the character Dorian and Rondo. This is Jimmy and Amanda Connor's character. And here is Rianne. This is Billy's character. She is a pilot, and here she is in action. I'm not going to disclose a lot of the story reasons why our characters come together, but it really is because of something that Dorian and Rondo experience. And then, unfortunately, Rianne also experiences. Later on in the book, my character, Garga, is revealed. Here she is, formerly imprisoned in a human persona and then transforming into her gargoyle persona.
That would make a great cover, that image alone right there.
Yeah, that's
right.
Striking. Yeah, it's very daring. Now, here later in the story, the character Garga actually goes back to her human personality and confronting and meeting our other members of Deadly Trio. And interestingly, Garga knows Dorian's companion, Rondo. And I don't know what that's about, but you're going to have to read it.
Yeah, Brian, how, if I may ask you, how tall is, say, Garga in her humanoid form as opposed to her gargoyle monster form?
I think she is about 5'9" as a human, and she's about 6 foot in her gargoyle persona. Now, I see a couple people saying things. So, JC Vaughn, thank you for your support. And let's see here. Who proposed the idea and who came up with thereafter? Jimmy Palmiotti came to both of us with the premise of getting together, something that we had talked about through the years. And Jimmy actually and Amanda created the universe that we're stepping into, and the basic franchise of the idea and our supervillain, Calissa Gore. And creating this beautiful environment, we then created our characters and had them step into the story. Fair to say, Billy?
Perfect. Yeah, 100%. And what there's two questions. There's a question I have is how that we knew Calissa Gore was our villainess, our world devouring deity, if you will, really. I mean, that's what she is. She's all powerful. She's just, you know, she's the destroyer of and enslaver of worlds.
Yeah.
How did the journey go that then you were able to tie in what you did brilliantly that brought the whole thing in together of having Garga be Calissa's sister and then from the same planet? Did you and Jimmy talk about that? Because it was
No,
it,
I-
it just
to my-
tied it all together like that.
Thank you. I don't know. So I think if memory serves correctly, I simply was handed my part and then I went right to it. And one of the first things that I like to do from a creative point of view when we're talking about character design and interaction is I want to get all the characters as related as humanly possible so that it increases conflict. So I saw Calissa Gore as the standalone villain, but I thought if we could get some relationships going with her, it really amplifies the stakes. So obviously Garga has been in prison. So that was, I guess, my thought process. And then the whole idea of tying back into knowing Rondo was also a way of increasing the character relationships. Someone's on my phone. It's Jimmy Palmiotti.
Oh, is he?
Jimmy, how you doing? Hey, Jimmy's backstage. Can you please let him on?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh,
There
let
you
me
go.
in. I just saw that. Let me in. Why do you go into private chat, Jimmy?
It's all good. Sorry, we have
Okay,
we're
that's it.
learning
Okay.
stuff over here. So next time, Tegan, we'll bring our guests in as soon as
I'm
we
getting no
possibly
sound
can.
though.
No sound. You
Oh,
can't
Oh,
hear
there
us?
we go.
Well, we hear you.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Yep.
got it.
You know what
I was going like this for the past. I texted you guys like 5 times already. I was laughing. I'm
Oh,
like,
dude, I'm sorry. We still don't even see you on our screen. Sorry about that. Next time
that's okay.
we'll do better.
we're too
We're
busy
learning.
talking about you.
Uh-oh. I was trying to read your lips. It was that wasn't nice.
You know what I enjoyed so much about this project, aside from the alcohol that was consumed while we were
We're
creating
not
this?
public yet, right? People aren't listening to us.
No,
No,
we're
no one's
absolutely
listening. It's
public,
just
and they
us.
are listening to us, and they're
Yeah, they are.
commenting.
I have one quick comment because we were looking at with your character, Brian, when it changed to the evil looking thing.
Yeah.
The thing that drives me crazy, it was we should have had it. She should have drew it like blending into that character. It looks like a separate thing.
Well, I agree with you, and I particularly like transforming panels. I love that. So yeah, I'm with you. Well, towards the end, I'll give it up to Adriana. She really cranked the pages out quite fast.
They look great.
They're very beautiful. I don't disagree with you, Jimmy. I love like the old Werewolf by Night transforms. Whoa, okay, Jimmy's got his. So I'm gonna take a look.
What is that? I'm so behind.
Those are mocks.
Shit.
We'll send you a set too.
Oh,
Let's see here. Will the campaign be on Indiegogo, Fund My Comic, or official site? We're going to actually do this purely as a Kickstarter because at the end of the 30 days, we'll go into the survey period, get the orders, and get it out. So we don't do Coffin Comics doesn't do the extended version.
So we're live. So we're live.
yes.
We are.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, got you guys. Hello, everybody.
But that's fine. But I also love that we did this book. It's a very economical book. It's a very affordable book, being that it's $30. It's a lot cheaper, or more affordable, not cheaper, than at least in my personal thing. I'm doing bigger books. I love the idea that this is a graphic novella, if you will. And again, and you're giving free shipping to all free domestic shipping to people, and especially how expensive shipping is today. That's insane.
Our main edition, we call it the Premier Edition. This will be available for $20. That includes free shipping and handling, all the Geminis, all that kind of stuff, the labor, and we do promise white glove service. It also includes a free digital download and all free unlocked free bonus items. So
I'm wearing white today for the white glove.
Yes.
For the white glove, wearing white.
Hell yeah. And so, Isaiah's saying it's a great price. There it is. There you go. So we're getting closer here. If I'm understanding correctly, it's about 5 minutes away from launch. 4 minutes. Let me just check in over here with Nick G, who's going to press the button.
It's ready.
All right, so this is Nick G. He's actually going to press the button. He's pressed the button on all of our campaigns. This is number 45.
Wow.
And I guess the one thing we all have to sort out is once we go live, Tegan, we're going to get our campaign up there so that we can kind of watch to see if we get backers for the campaign. That sounds fair?
This is like the Jerry Lewis Marathon. Remember those when we were kids?
Yeah. Hey, Brian, can I ask you a question? From your first Kickstarter, now Jimmy paved the way. Jimmy was the first one, like, fuck it, I'm doing this. Can I curse? Sorry. Let's do this. Jimmy was the one that said, let's start. But from your because I remember your first, if not your first Kickstarter, Brian. I think you guys hit something like 72,000, and it was
76,000.
76,000. It was
Amazing.
phenomenal. And
Amazing.
but how has that changed? And like thinking about from your very first launch, right? Back in the day, 45 campaigns ago or so, compared to today. Has some things changed? Are the butterflies still there? Because I'm nervous as hell. I'm really nervous. I didn't even sleep.
I do get nervous on every campaign. This one's kind of new. It's uncharted territory, and so of course there's. I get nervous, but then I want to just go at it. If you hang on one second, K Plan 1142. I want to acknowledge that you refuse to support Kickstarter, and I get it. That's your right, and I completely respect it. What I'd ask you to consider is supporting us as creators. We simply use this platform as a mechanism to get from point A to point B. That's how I've used it for over 10 years. So I definitely respect where you're coming from, but please consider another way of seeing it, which is we just use it as a platform to get comics to you. I want to welcome Amanda Connor with her super cool skull shirt. Welcome, Amanda Connor.
It's kitties. It's all kitties.
So, okay,
Go
hang
full
on,
screen.
everybody.
I
What
didn't
kind of
see
time
that.
frame are we looking at?
Billy wants to see it again on screen.
Yeah, can
Your
you go
boobs.
full screen, Brian? I can't see that.
What's up?
Can you go full screen on Amanda? I can't see it.
Can we go full screen on Amanda's skull bunnies, kitties? Can you do that, Tegan? Okay, stop.
Kitty
I don't
rat.
He doesn't think
He
he
doesn't
can.
think
That's
so.
very
All right, fine. Thank you.
Okay, I want to just let y'all know, Bill Mouse, how you doing? Less than 2 minutes till the campaign. Nick's going to count us down. We're going to count down from about a minute. We're going to find a way to switch our campaign on this screen. Hang on.
All right.
Okay, we have 1 minute until launch. When we launch, we're going to flip over and kind of watch and hope that people support the campaign. Let's do it over here.
All right. This is
All right.
exciting.
This is wild and new.
Oh my God. Are you guys drinking at all? Because I'm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Debbie
drinking on the
texted
job,
me
which is what we
asking
do
if you
sometimes.
guys are answering Facebook questions.
We are.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There you go.
30
Is
seconds.
that
30
the
seconds
official
to go,
name?
everybody.
30 seconds.
Here we go.
Right.
A year's
Right.
worth of work. We cordially invite everybody to back it immediately. That first 24 hours really, really helps shape the entire campaign. We appreciate it. How we doing?
We love you guys.
15. We're going to count it down together.
13,
12, 11,
10,
10,
10,
9, 8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Boom.
There we
Okay.
go.
Okay, there
The
is a delay, but
campaign
we
is
did
live.
press the button, and now we're going to see that our campaign's gone live on the screen.
live.
Are we
All
live
right.
on that screen? We are not live yet on that screen. Can we please
Okay.
refresh the screen? Refresh the screen.
I got a Kickstarter notification.
Okay,
Coffin
now
Comics
we're
wants a
live. Now
project.
let's get that screen back up. We're going to see how it is. Okay, we have 0 pledges.
All right.
That's
Nobody
a start.
cares. Let's get out of here.
No,
That's
it's
it.
just, come on. It's just,
And let's constantly refresh that one. Constantly refresh.
Oh, well. Hey, we gave it
Okay.
a shot, right?
no, it says it's. Oh, that Ben Caldwell. Oh, boy. Jeez.
Hey, look, we gave it a shot, guys. It was
All
fun
right,
while it
here we go.
lasted. Oh, here
Okay,
we
we're
go.
starting to get a little action. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
We're doing a refresh. I don't know what happened there. Things happen.
Oh, we just lost those fans. Oh, there we go.
There we
Oh,
go.
back.
Wanna
JC
thank
Vaughn.
the
It
backers
says
who got on
JC
board.
Vaughn.
I
JC
salute
Vaughn
those
just back
10
to Deadly
backers.
Trio #1.
I salute those 12 backers.
12 backers. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
It's
That's
freaking
awesome of you guys. I salute those 13 backers.
14 backers.
I salute those 14 backers. Get me more beer.
Hell yeah, we do. 18.
Drinking game.
It is a drinking
you.
game.
I know.
Thank God we didn't do like a shot for every backer. We'd be like in a hospital.
So true.
All right.
Pin the link in the chat. They're asking to pin the link in the chat. That's a great idea. Some
Oh,
people
yeah.
are saying the link didn't work.
Billy, give it the bell.
Ring the
No.
bell.
Oh, yeah.
Billy.
We're getting close.
There you go. All right.
I'm trying to text on the Facebook that I
Feel it's
backed.
really happening now. with that bell.
It is. Wow. Yeah, we're really doing it.
All right.
Oh, this is exciting.
Okay, we just put up the link over there. Check it out. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
continue.
man.
So this campaign will run for 30 days. Your card is not charged until the end of the campaign. Reasonably priced.
All right, I'm sharing it.
Yeah, look, I got Joe Linsner coming. Oh, yeah, I should take them out of the bags, right, so you can see it.
Let's see that Linsner.
You know what? You know what I love about this, and
This one
again,
yet.
everyone out there, this book is
Mm. Whoa.
an air raid siren.
What? Where is that? Where is that happening?
You know the park next to my house? There's a park.
Oh no, Billy, zombies, man.
So yeah, the zombies are coming. Hang on.
Thank you, backer number 25, JT. Thank you, Matthew Stapleton. Thank you all.
Joe Linsner right here. Got a nice Joe Linsner coming.
Benjamin Witt, thank you. Solomon, thank you. Hell yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you for that Supernova set. Holy mackerel.
Oh, I
We
love
got
watching.
beautiful artwork by everybody. Billy Tucci, Amanda Connor, Joseph
Yeah.
Linsner, Pat
And
Hardy,
guys,
Ben
everyone has
Alma,
worked.
Jacob Bernard,
Yeah,
Joel
and we've all
Gomez,
worked so hard on this
Leandro,
book.
Eve Souza. The list goes on.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna get a
We-
drink.
Have a
Am I
drink,
gonna
Billy.
real quick?
Drink.
Matt. Thank you,
Drink.
Matt.
Thank
Proud
you,
backer.
guys.
Patrick Wedge. We
Patrick
got
Wedge.
money out of
What the devil?
Patrick. Patrick backed it. Billy got. I'm telling you,
Thank you, Patrick.
Brian. We
Gary
heard that
Badman
alarm.
just got the Billy Tucci edition. Thank you, Kenny Barnes. Thank you, Mr. Number 32.
We lost. We heard that alarm, and then we lost Billy.
I like
Oh,
how his
uh-oh.
little, his
I hope
little, avatar is
Coach is doing okay.
him doing his Duran Duran look.
Yeah, how's it doing? Well, you know, now we look. I mean, Billy was great. He was fun. Now he's gone. And
That was that. Matt, thank
That
you
was
for being
that.
backer number 15. Adam, thank you for being backer number 12.
Peter backed it. My brother Pete. Thank you,
Thank you,
Pete.
Pete.
Yes, Mr. Vaughn, shouting out the backer numbers is what it's all
All right.
about.
All
You're
right.
very right. Want to
Look
thank
at
all the
that.
59, 60 backers so far. Thank you
60.
so much.
I'll drink.
Nice.
I'm gonna drink to that again.
Cheers, baby.
Great.
There you go.
Want to thank everybody who's watching our live.
Oh,
Where's,
it's so exciting that all you guys are like live with us watching this. This is great.
where's that beautiful lady of yours, Brian? She working tonight?
She is working from home. We actually
Oh.
spent the
Oh.
last couple of days with family, and now we gotta catch up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Backer number 40, Scary Bad Man. Heck yeah. And
Hell yeah,
Francisca
man. Scary
saying to
Bad
you,
Man.
Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Love you.
Oh, thank you.
Scary
So she's
bad man.
watching
Love you
us.
back.
Scary bad man.
Scary bad man.
PJ James, thank you
That's awesome.
for sharing that campaign.
Yeah, man. Look at that. What happened to Billy?
I really don't
He
know what
went to
happened
get
to
a
Billy.
drink.
Let me see
Oh, he
if
went to get a drink?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he went
okay.
to get a refill.
All right. He does that. He disappears once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does, but he'll be back. I think
Here,
he's
I
gonna go.
What's that? What's that, Brian?
I have all of Jimmy's texts. I am on. Someone bring us on. Waiting. I'm here. Let me in. Sorry about that, man.
I was doing this. I was like, you guys were talking. I was like, hey, I'm over here. I'm over here.
Jay,
All right.
thank you for being backer number 38. And Travis Shortbull, thank you so much for your support on this
man.
project. K Plan 1142. Yeah, man. Hello. What up, everybody?
Hey, man. I'm gonna put
So
Travis.
this is what
thank
we'd
you,
like
buddy.
to do. We're going to stay with you for a couple more minutes here during this launch element of our event, but then we're going to ask you to please share this campaign. It really is you guys and gals out there that are going to make this thing come to life. We realize you are taking a chance on something new from all of us as we come together for this intergalactic space adventure. But I think one thing you could trust is that all of these creators are giving you passionate work from our heart. And we have come together for this really unique project. Apex, thank you so much saying, wow. Want to thank Coffin for keep popping up that campaign.
Yeah, man.
We're rocking it out.
Guys are on the ball. Those Coffin Comics guys, they're on the ball.
Thank you. All right. So, okay, Tippy Tail finally got that link. Thank you so much. And Jimmy, while we have you and Amanda on here, anything you want to talk about in terms of the Deadly Trio, whether it be the covers or the pages or the moments?
Well,
Amanda, how'd you like working on that cover? Let me get the cover in front of me.
was so fun.
Look at Amanda.
I had a blast doing it. I also saw a cover that I hadn't seen until just now, which is gorgeous.
There's a lot of gorgeousn's going around. Here we go. Here's Amanda's.
I had a lot of fun working on this cover with the girls and the monkey cat and
Tell us about the monkey cat.
the monkey cat
man,
is
tell us about the monkey cat.
the monkey cat is based on I had a cat. I adored her. Her name was Rhonda Becky Rocket Monkey, and she was a funny looking little cat. She looked kind of like this like perfect amalgam of a monkey and a cat. So we sort of turned her into one of the characters. So that's where Rocket Monkey comes from. So that was what we used to call her, Rocket Monkey.
I think we just hit 101 backers.
Heck yeah, 101 backers, and we got
There you go.
Premier
Some sound
Distractor
effects.
Android is asking Billy, what pipe tobacco do you smoke?
Yep, I
Raven
saw
Zapata,
black.
thank
I was
you,
actually
and Pat
typing that in.
Craven, thank you.
I prefer black Cavendish. I do.
It sounds very Billy.
Yeah, it's great. I have a bag over here somewhere. I was smoking the other night. Debbie wasn't around, Debbie was.
Wendy Ann, thank you so much for being backer number 6. Ray Zabata, number 94. Fat Shady, number 86.
All
Thank
right.
you for being stoked. And Dave Schindler, backer number 95, back in the Joel Gomez edition. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I got to tell you guys what I loved about this project the most, aside from, as I was saying, the alcohol we consumed while receiving it, and Jimmy coming in and Jimmy taking the reins of it to start, and then Brian doing all the production, the printing, all that, taking over the lion's share of it. But this was the smoothest collaboration, creative collaboration I've ever worked on. To have 4 writers all on a book writing their own parts, and then having us discuss it in great depth to make the synergy all come together and work. And again, Brian, the big thing was you making Garga Callista's sister. Oh, was that giving spoilers away? No.
No. That's okay.
And the end.
No. But our supervillain, as Brian and I were talking before Jimmy and Amanda came on, our world-devouring, all-world conquering deity, Callista Gore, the destroyer of worlds, is actually the sister of Brian. Perfect cover right there. Perfect. Diego Bernard's cover.
Nice.
Is actually the sister of Brian's character, Garga. And you tied it all in together perfectly, everything.
Thank you.
That's great.
Was it the same for you guys, or is it just me because I'm like, a child? And
No, that was so, the individual voices and then working all together, and everything was exciting about it. The Brian's idea, everybody came up with a separate idea that makes this thing tick. And I think as we go along and into the future, it's just going to get better as it goes along, because we're so excited that we got all this together. Amanda wanted to show off what
I found a picture of the original Rocket Monkey.
Oh, that's cute. That's
That was
cute.
her cat.
Rocket Monkey.
that cat. Tell everybody how you found that, how you got that cat.
Oh, so
This is
I was in New Jersey at a keg party, which was being held at the clubhouse next to a baseball field or softball field, and some of the guys were really drunk, and they were like throwing like ice cubes at something, and I was like, what is that? And they were like, it's a kitten. And I was like, you assholes, and I got really mad, and I was like, why would you throw ice at a tiny kitten? And she was wedged in between like this like big like toolbox and like a tool shed, and I couldn't get her out, so I started meowing, like making meowing noises, and she came right to me.
that's how we met.
And
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I brought her back to the house. I bailed on the keg party, and I brought her back to the house, and my my wonderful ex-mother-in-law and I like cleaned her up and nursed her a little bit, and she became like one of my best friends for 19 years.
Yeah, man. The cat used to, when Amanda
Wow.
walk in the room, get on her shoulders and sit on her shoulders
Like a little mink
like a
stole.
mink stole, and she'd walk around the house with the cat on her shoulders.
That's incredible. I'm glad we could kind of give her legendary status.
Yes,
That's it.
me too.
Well, yeah, she's immortalized now.
Yeah.
Want
Now,
to give a
did you
shout
have
out
that
to
cat?
Nicholas
What
Miguel,
year? Sorry.
number 128. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
Here we are,
thank
just a
you.
couple minutes into the campaign. 139 backers, over $6,000 raised. We are heading towards our goal of 15,000 plus. Now, I'd be a liar if I didn't tell you that it's going to cost a little bit more for us to break even on that one. So please like, share, and let people know about this campaign. Hello, Rob Zabarski. How are you? And Apex Comics says they like Amanda's sailor mouth.
Oh my God! Oh, no woman curses more than this one. Oh my God!
Jimmy, yeah, Jimmy calls me Sailor Mouth all the time. That's
I've never heard you curse. So
Oh, you had to.
never.
You had to.
I got it from my mom.
But then again, I'm the same guy when I'm asking Amanda to show her shirt to everybody so I can get a look at it, make it go full screen. So here's a funny story. I don't know if Francisca can identify with this. We're having like a dinner party with our friends, like, you know, neighbors and stuff. And here I am, like, what? You know, me. And they were talking like how we all were in high school. And like, well, what about you, Billy? How were you in high school? I'm like, I'm exactly the same way I am now. And Debbie turns to me, she goes, and don't you think there's something wrong with that? I'm like, I pulled you. What the hell? Yeah. So I'm ever what am I? The ever child or something?
I think that's
Get old.
I think working in comics definitely keeps your brain in a happier, younger place, you know.
Yeah.
Because no matter how old we get, there's always new people, like a lot of the people backing this, that keep coming and joining in and discovering comics every day, you know. And like I said, you know, these may seem like new characters to you guys, but they're definitely these characters that we worked on our whole lives.
Yeah.
And we finally put them to paper because we have these characters in us. And so this is a lifetime worth of work. I think if we wrote this book 30 years ago when we met, it would be a whole different book, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's true. When I read, when I create a character, I try to figure out that character's entire life.
Yeah.
And I think the story that we're seeing is simply a snapshot of it, you know, what could happen afterwards, sort of like kind of running scenarios of what could happen next. I'm going to, Darth Dave is asking, he's like, quick question regarding the Galactic 11x17 print before the campaign is over. Is it possible to make them all available individually? Darth Dave, I'm going to be honest with you. We're actually going to offer them as sets only. Long story short, it is just an easier thing for us to manage. I thank you for your consideration on that, but I'm going to be straightforward with you. And let's see here. Glitch, 2 a.m. here, so heading to bed. Congrats, backer number 50. Thank you so much, Glitch. We really appreciate the support.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Glitch. Love you, buddy.
Thank you, Glitch.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Please tell your friends, your enemies about this campaign. We appreciate it.
Tell your enemies about it.
Tell you
Why would they want to tell their enemies about this?
Why not? Just get under their skin and maybe convert them to another backer.
Maybe brag to your enemies. Brag to your
Brag
enemies.
to
that
your
you're
enemies.
active.
Be like Frank Thierry. Amanda, I got a question.
We're approaching a wonderful number. We're at $6,659. Only
Awesome.
7 days
He's waiting for
away
those
from
3 sixes. Brian
bunch
is
of
waiting for
sixes.
those 3 sixes.
155 backers. And yeah, let's go. Someone put us over on that wonderful number. Someone throw $7 in there and get us there. That'd be a great number to stop at.
Just donate
So this is what
$1.
we're going to do. We've been on for a little while now, close to 50 minutes, and we're going to stay on for a couple more minutes and reminisce. And then let me just say that Fat Shady said he met Billy Tucci at New England Comic-Con in 2010. He's a great guy. There was a super Democratic Party convention in the upper floors of the venue, and we got insulted by Secretary of State John Kerry. Well,
yeah, and his
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was in Boston, and Barack Obama was there.
Wow.
So I'm like,
it was a memory.
he's the president of the United States. So I'm like, I'd love to see I don't give a shit. And Kerry was very, very hostile environment. Like you had to have, you know how it was. You had to have, you had to have I guess for a reason, so you don't murder the president, you had to have credentials and all. And here we are
That
on the
would help.
comic convention, like 2 floors down, like a couple of us like, hey man, let's go see the president. And they're like, oh, no, not you guys. You're wearing, you dress bad. And you're wearing shirts with stormtroopers on it. And and Bruce Lee, we're not letting you into the shit. So that was fun. That was a good time.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to stand for a couple more minutes, and then Coffin Comics is going to start to do the thing that it does after a Kickstarter launch, which is to begin our intimate and detailed marketing and promotion of our event, so that this comic can get into as many hands as humanly possible. So, in conclusion, is there anything Amanda and Jimmy you would like to say on this stream about the Deadly Trio?
It's a blast. I mean, we're having a blast writing and doing some of the art on it. We love the art. Everything that's been coming in is gorgeous. It's just like it's eye candy. It's wonderful to look at.
Yeah, it's Adriana. They just
yeah.
Everyone did a great job. I'm really proud of it because wrangling the 3 of us is like wrangling 3 cats or 4 of us. It's like wrangling cats, right, Billy?
It's like herding kittens.
The kittens. So it's no small feat to do this, but I also feel it's the beginning of something beautiful. So I really, like I said, for all the work to put everything together, get everybody on the same page, and get all these. I mean, this cover gallery alone makes this Kickstarter worth it. But I will say, when you get to the inside of the book, you're going to be blown away because it's as great as the covers are. Man, the inside, every page is it's just candy for the eyes, man. It's just great stuff. So I'm hoping everybody that's here does the favor for us and hits the social media for us and puts a link up and just tell people you backed it. Because boy, that's the best advertising. We try to get advertising, it's tough, but you guys are the best. You guys are our power.
Right.
Yeah,
you guys could really make it sing for us. Thank you so much. Billy, is there anything you want to say to the folks before we sign off for tonight? And thank you, Rob, for backing the campaign.
Yes, yeah, 100%. I just have a question. All the covers. I mean, we pulled in, Brian, what you were able to wrangle and us pulling in favors to our friends. It's extraordinary. And Adriana's art I mean, Amanda, you did the beautiful turnarounds for Dorian, but I just adore what Adriana did with her. She's adorable, right? I mean, but she's tough and cool. You like a cool chick, but it's how do you feel? Because her depiction of Rianne is far better than mine. I mean, my turnarounds like, oh my God, I want to like hang out with that chick.
Oh, yeah. Adriana, she nailed it. She just did such an amazing job on the book. It's just, it's just stunning. It's absolutely stunning.
Yep. And thank you, Ethan. Thank you, brother. I'm glad you like the pie. But and also though, like the variant covers that we were able to pull in favors to our friends and call them in. But there are 3 covers that just struck me. That one is Joe Linsner's cover.
Yeah.
Ben Caldwell's cover. Oh my God! With the double, that
wraparound.
Now all the covers are fantastic, but and Dan Lawless's cover, just right there. There's Dan Lawless. Like it is just he just captured the spirit of the Deadly Trio from what we were talking about 2 years ago. And I love it that we're all outlaws. I feel that we are. I love how we've remained friends and confidants, and we're like family for 30 years. The things that you guys know about us and we know about you and our families and things like that. It truly is. It's a privilege, to work together like that. And I hope this bleeds off to other comic creators to start doing collaborations like that of such. Because
corporate comics, man. We don't, they're making enough money.
Yeah.
And they're not taking care of their talent. They're just not taking care of them.
But us as us creators,
same old ideas.
Us as indie creators, that we can develop and publish individual destroy all monsters of comic issues. Remember that movie, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
On the island, and we could just do whatever the F we want. And I love it. And I love you guys. I love the people in the chat. Again, thanks again, Ethan. Please promote it. It's just, man, it's truly a privilege. It really is.
Well, just like my fellow creator said, I want to thank everybody for your support on this project. It might be a little out of bounds for some of you, but thank you. I see folks still backing and want to thank you for that too. I'm going to actually ask my fellow creators to hang out so that we could chat for a minute. But for now, I want to sign off. But before we do, I want to ask you to like, comment, share. Please share this campaign with people you think would enjoy it. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this stream. And please share, share, share. Moonshine Mel is asking how many pages in this comic. This comic is 32 pages with 26 pages of story and art. And the extras in the back will thrill and tantalize you. No doubt about it. Thank you so much. And making comics great again. Thank you so much for that acknowledgement. We're almost at $9,000, so we're off to the races. What's that? We're at 60% of our funding goal, but we definitely want more. So thank you so much for tuning, everybody. Ask our fellow creators to hang out for a minute. So thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you all for the support, guys.
Oh, and stay tuned because
Thank you.
you expect the unexpected.
Stay tuned.
All right.